What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing on this doggone Tuesday? I kept thinking it was Wednesday. I said, dang, can't wait to get to Wednesday, because Wednesday is going to be my Friday, that little hump day. Anyway, let's get into Kayleigh and Michael. Collectively, I don't like none of them. I got a problem with Kayleigh, got a problem with Michael, I got a problem with Michael's mama, I got a problem with Kayleigh's mama. I think collectively they are all problematic as hell. And that's just my opinion on all of them. All of them irk shit out of me because all of them got their separate issue of assholism. So he out on his little 4-hour pass right now. So they about to go to the grocery store so they can get some groceries and then come back to the house and have a family dinner. Something he ain't had in a while. But oh my God, he finally noticed that car. He said, hey, this is a nice car. You renting? What you doing? How'd you get the car? She says she borrowed the money for the car. How are you, as an adult woman, already in debt? Regardless whether it's his debt, when you guys are married, that shit you guys got to figure out together. So how you gonna borrow money to get a car that you can't even afford? Now you got 2 cars, 2 insurances, and had the nerve to tell that silly ass boy that the shit is he gonna pay the other car payment. And then discuss it like apparently she has no idea how a marriage works, because when you make big decisions like that, like taking on extra bills, then the person who you giving the bill to, at least they should have the right to make the decision on if they want to pay that bill. She just took his right-in decision on whether he wanted to pay that damn bill. Listen, I would have said, you know what, drop me off at my mama's house, because even just little shit like that, that would have been too much for me, because now you're telling me you don't give shit what I got going through or what we're supposed to be doing as a unit. But like I said, both of them collectively, I give 2 fucks. Oh, why he's sitting over there lying about the funds that he has yet to offer her any assistance, like when they get to the grocery store. This heifer knew that all them credit cards was maxed out. But so did his mama. Remember that? There's no way I would walk into a store knowing that credit cards will get denied and be embarrassed like that. And she knew it. And the problem I have with Kayleigh, I can't stand her because she's condescending. She looks around with her face like she's still looking for fucks because she has no fucks to give. So she just be looking for them. She's like, I can't even find them. And that's what it feels like she's saying in her mind when she's looking, like, when he's like, okay, why is all of my credit cards declining? Well, because I used them. Used them for what? She wasn't giving him a clear answer because she needed shit. Basically, why didn't you give him that bill when you bought 2 outfits at a store for $700? Wasn't it something like that? But yet still to sit there and do that, I thought that was real foul of her. Like I said, she just sit around like she looking for fucks and she ain't got none. She don't have no fucks to give, nor do she give 2 shits about it. So now they sitting there going back and forth in front of the register about why his ass got bad credit and why all his shit is declined and why she ain't paid for it. Like I said, she wasn't really clear, but then we find out she was sending him $700 a month. So like I said, both of you guys can't say shit to each other. First of all, why you need $700 going and talking about he had to buy clothes and shoes and shit? There's an outfit for you in it, okay? There's food there. Like I said, I have a son in prison every 3 months, maybe $100, $150 so he can get his snacks or whatever. Of course, when he first got there, got the TV, got all that. But at the end of the day, every 3 months, you don't need all that. So that is her fault for doing that shit. Because I wouldn't have did it. What was he going to do? No, sir, I'm sending you this. And he's just as much as an asshole. Because like I said, how you going to give a shit about what she got going out here with bills, children, paying rent, trying to live beyond, like neither one of them have anything to say to one another because it's fucked up. that this month got $14,000, but you couldn't pay for the groceries. You couldn't even offer to pay for shit. I understand you hiding it, but you could have said your mama gave you some damn money or something. But you don't give a shit about her and them damn kids. You don't. You don't. Like, we already know that that relationship is damn doomed from the damn get-go. It is. I don't know why he was with her. I don't know why they with each other. I think it was a high school fantasy for her, because when you look at her high school pictures, it's like, oh, she got the hot boy in school. And that's how it's coming off to me. Currently, her ass is in debt for $42,000. Now, I'm wondering if that part of that 42 is the 35,000 he paid for that Jeep. Although I'm sitting there thinking, I've had a Jeep before. I love Jeeps. They're a little bit more expensive than $35,000, unless it's different where they live. I don't know. Out here, that type of Jeep she had was a good 55 or up, just saying. So at this point, between the both of their dumbass decisions when it comes to finances, they gonna be all at a shelter, okay? Them and the kids, they gonna be at that damn shelter, because she like to live on, she want to live the high, live the life of a movie star. Apparently, got a house with a pool, got all this shit that she can't afford, and put this boy's credit at risk. But like I said, that's his fault too. You was asking for all this shit. So at the end of the day, she figured, if you want all this shit, then you gonna pay for it. I can't afford to keep paying for shit. I'm already sending you $700 a month. So if you want all this shit, shoes, clothes, and all this extra shit which you don't need in prison, then you pay for it. But again, bitch, you guys are married. You're married. That's y'all's debt. That's gonna keep you in a tiff, because finances, to be that big in debt, that's fucking insane. And then to collect more debt when you in debt, that's insane, irresponsible, and she ignorant as hell. She really is. She need to go to a money management class or something. And he ain't no damn better. At least he's saving. My problem with his ass saving is, this goofy ass is struggling, but here you, like I said, you ain't gonna even bother to pay for the groceries. So they still going back and forth in the house. Then she's like, my mama's at the house, kids there. She's like, we're going to save this damn argument for later. But damn it, I want you to print out my bank statements so I can see what we got going on. Don't your mama have it? Because I remember, like I said, your mama said something about helping her pay some of your debt, because she literally said in Kayleigh's face, your stupid ass daughter. Not in those words, but she did call her stupid. She called her something. It's the one paying and doing this shit. She need to learn the word no. Do y'all remember that? So they get to the house. He halfway hugged the kids. He look at the mama there. They kind of have this little conversation. So he want to know, are they going to be able to get along when his mama's coming? Because she wanted to know who coming to the shindig. And he's like, of course, my mama. You think y'all going to be able to get along? And her grown ass mama said, no, I don't think we going to get along. I don't like your mama. Your mama thinks you better than. I don't feel sorry for nothing. So no, he's like, well, bitch, there's kids here. You guys are two grown-ass women. There's kids here. You mean to tell me with kids here, we still got to worry about you popping off? Like, really? And at this point, I'm kind of in agreement with him. You're a grown woman. You could just sit there. Really? She didn't need to be there. It ain't her damn son. You don't like him. Like, why show up? Just leave. But for her, to say to put her mother out the house, out of line. Because he says, well, if y'all can't get along and act like you got some sense, then why you here? Kick rocks. So she like, cool. Bitch, I don't want to be here anyway. You ain't my damn little messed up ass son. I don't even want to be here any damn way. Meanwhile, this goofy ass girl is in the back printing out bank statements, having this discussion that should stay between her and her husband with her daughter. It's a problem I have with them. Like, whatever you guys got going together should be whatever you got going. You just didn't have to say shit that you had to print some shit out. Help me bring it in. Stop involving this little girl in your shit. I don't like that. They kids. They shouldn't be involved in your ignorant ass shit. I don't like that. That's the second mama on here doing that. That other little goofy ass bitch was Dia. If Mikey had any sense, He take his little $14,000, because like I said, he don't give a shit about her or those kids, or he would have came out on some grown man shit and offer to help and step in as her husband and as an acting father. Because I hate when they say your daddy's home. That ain't their real daddy. And he gonna go somewhere. A real father would have been concerned about the welfare of the kids and what they got going on, making sure they got food, making sure that, a real man want to provide. You know what I'm saying? Real men want to provide. These new bitch of a men, they always want the women to do everything. I don't know where they come from. It's a new generation of bitch ass men who want women to take care of them. Because there's no way that my husband, as long as I've been with my husband, do you know I never have to come out of pocket when we go places. But I do because that's my man, and I don't think he have to. So sometimes, and even if I don't, I'm like, baby, I got I got the what is that? Not the deposit, but you know what I am, the tip. You know. So you got a bitch ass man, because a real man, he wants to get out there. He wants to provide for his wife and kids, even if this is that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, these new bitch men, I don't know where they coming from, but they love living off women right now. I don't like this shit. So hope you don't have one in your house. Don't be an asshole, y'all. I'll see y'all with something else later on. Bye.